From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
What's going on, nerds, and welcome to Nerds Doing Nerd Things with a episode that we kind of talked about yesterday and I kind of forgot about today. So,
kind of forgot about it.
I 100% forgot about it.
This is why you have me.
But I thought it was Will's idea.
It was 100% my idea.
I'm about to hurt something. My knee is now sopping wet.
Ew, he licked your knee. But we're talking about the new Scarlet and Violet trailer that just launched today in the Nintendo, or what is it called? The Pokemon... What was the whole presentation called?
Yeah, it's the Pokemon Presents. There was a lot in that showcase. Other than just this was my main focus. I know it was Will's. I am getting a bath right now. And I don't
Gotta love your dog.
Why.
So before
I love my dog. I am getting a bath right now.
So before we really get into what this trailer is about, we're actually going to react to the trailer because I haven't seen it yet. I waited for this moment.
Okay. So on that note, before we react to the trailer, before we react to the trailer, for me, some of the showcase highlights that I really appreciate, because the minute we start this, Will and I are gonna go like all over this trailer because we went all over this trailer on our way home.
Oh dear.
We've gone back and forth. Like, it's, so you haven't seen it, but we have, and we have a lot to say. So, but I would start with Pokemon Unite, getting all of the cool features.
I mean, do you want me just to bullet point everything? I can bullet point everything real quick.
You want to do it real quick?
Like it takes like 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
He's
Go.
gonna time you.
All right. World Championship. They did things. Okay. Cool. World Championship is back. Cool. All right. Pokemon Go. We're getting stuff. Ultra Beasts.
End of the month. There's another Go Fest. So woo.
Ultra Beasts. Pokemon Masters EX. And there's stuff coming out. They didn't really talk about it. Everyone thought it was going to be a Johto remake because of the cutscene beginning, but trolled us.
I would have been okay with that.
Pokemon Unite is doing their first anniversary event. Get a bunch of free Unite licenses. Sylveon's one of them. You can get Sylveon for free. Pikachu Fest, so it's like all for one, and it's just Pikachu. And then
Pokemon Cafe, we're getting Mewtwo.
Yeah,
and Latios and Latias.
You've been playing Pokemon Cafe. Please explain that to me, because it literally looks like a mobile game that you just pay for shit to do shit.
No, so I play it on the Switch, which I prefer so much more than the mobile. You make drinks and food for Pokemon. It's actually really cool. It's kind of a mix of, I would call it like
Pokemon Troze.
Nobody here except for me knows what that is.
She's kind of right.
Speak in English, or I'm going to explain it where it's a kind of like
it's a puzzle game.
It's a puzzle game. It's kind of like Candy Crush, where you have to get specific pieces, and that Pokemon mixes it together to create that concoction. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun. I have to go back to playing it. I haven't played it in a while, but I barely pick up my Switch now. So there's that. I work 60 hours.
I picked mine up.
I don't get to play my Switch very often.
Mario Kart 8 is coming out with the old track DLCs and nostalgia.
And then Pokemon Unite has a bunch of stuff. I think that's their 1-year anniversary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're coming out with a bunch of stuff. Really cool stuff, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I would check that out. They have a new mini game. Is that the one that has the mini game?
Which one?
Pokemon Unite. Is that the one that has the mini game?
Yeah, it has that Pikachu event that you can do where it's literally everyone has to play Pikachu. All the wild Pokemon on the map are Pikachu.
So if you've ever played League of Legends, think of Earth mode.
Oh yeah, they also in Go dropped the whole info drop about the daily incense thing that they just random dropped. But they have finally revealed that there's actually legendary Pokemon that can spawn in that incense. The Galarian birds.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that, but I'm a little annoyed with it too. So we'll see how it goes. I think that covered everything that I was interested in the showcase other than this.
Yeah, well, all right, let's cover this because there's a lot in this one trailer.
So
it's 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and it's going to take us like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna stop periodically to talk about what you see on screen, but here we go, right to it. Play.
We're a little ahead of you.
We're just a tiny bit ahead of you, but I can hear all the noises in my head. It's really bad. Okay, so pause.
Pause? Okay.
Okay, so one of the big things that I noticed, like the first thing I noticed was Houndour and Houndoom, and then Chocolate Wooper. And I will forever call it Chocolate Wooper. And my husband's going to correct me as soon as we get that far, but I will forever dub it Chocolate Wooper, and I will probably have Chocolate Wooper in my party, and I will dub it some form of chocolate name, because that's that's just how I am. Is there anything you want to add about any of the opening stuff?
I went, oh shit, that's Wooper. That was literally what I did when I watched it this morning. I passed out, I was like, huh, that's a fucking Wooper.
So yeah. I'm at 18 seconds. What are you guys at?
I'm with you. Well, I'm at 19 seconds, but I'm with you.
So hitting play in 3, 2, play.
Well, like, I love the graphics.
Attention, please. Today, we begin...
I'm at 27 seconds.
The treasure hunt.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing that caught my eye, you're in a school.
Yes. That isn't UA High.
Yeah, that isn't...
No, we're going to Pokemon school.
We're going to Pokemon school. I was so excited to see that we are going to Pokemon school. I'm just jazzed.
Well, I heard him start talking and everything, and I'm like, maybe they finally started voice acting. Then I'm like, oh no, they're the text boxes.
No. That's why specifically at the beginning of the trailer, it says that these things aren't in the game.
Yeah. I'm aware.
Which, there's been a lot of controversy, debate. I don't know what word you want to use here. With a lot of gamers where they really want voices for all of these characters. No. I love that there's no voices to these characters because then I can make up the voices in my own head. That just made me borderline psychotic, but
you are. All right, so we're gonna continue hitting play in 2, 1, now.
The treasure hunt.
Well, they're the legendaries.
Travel across Paldea.
Hey, look!
Get to know the region.
We get to ride the legendary.
Does this mean you get them early on?
Yes.
From what I can...
Okay, I'm pausing it at 50.
Okay, so what I can clue from this is basically you will have the legendary throughout the game. It will not be an active member of your team until probably the end game where you actually catch it.
Oh.
That is what I am assuming here, because why would they give it to you that early? Why would you be able to battle with it that early?
Yeah, I don't think it's like, I think it's like a friend. It's kind of like oh my god, I just brain farted.
You're used to it.
The old games. Like when they did Soul Silver, you used to have a Pokemon that was able to follow you.
Mm-hmm.
Legends of Arceus, where we were able to summon different Pokemon with like our Pokeflutes. I think this is kind of similar to that, where we don't actually get the Pokemon, but we can use it. We can go flying, we can go biking, we can go hiking.
Yeah, that was actually
Without needing HMs or TMs to do it.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I guess if you can't use it and it's only your mode of transportation, I guess it's all right.
So it was
Thank you,
funny.
Rob. Rob just chimed in with Weirder because that's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah. Weird Deer. It was basically all the Hisuian mons was
Yeah.
what you summoned, like Ursaluna, Hisuian
But
Brigadier.
but I mean, I've beaten Legends of Arceus. I still don't have those Pokemon yet. I love the fact that I can summon them and go anywhere I want.
Hmm.
So I mean, I do like that feature over having to go get a bike and I'm in the middle of playing Diamond, and one of my biggest things is trying to get up a rock wall because I can't figure out how to speed up the bike. I have issues. I have my own issues. Like, nobody needs to judge me on them.
So I actually had someone like tell me, I was actually Adam, was like, "Oh, that's so stupid." I mean, it's just like, how the fuck else do you think you're getting across this giant map? If you look at the official artwork of the region, it's flipping huge.
Okay, think about it this way. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
Black and White was the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. They did a small section of the United States. They did not do the whole country. Because if they'd done the whole country, we would have needed something similar to this to get across the whole frickin' map. Spain is huge. Spain, which this is based on, is huge. I have been to Spain. It is huge. The cities are huge. The like everything is just big there.
So compared to Legends Arceus, how much bigger is this map?
It's probably safe to assume take all 4 maps of Legends Arceus, smash them together, and then double it.
Yeah, actually, that's a good assumption. It's definitely, like, I would say it's twice the size of the map of Legends of Arceus, at least. So it's definitely like, we need something that fits the Spanish culture.
Mm-hmm.
Black and White modes of transportation were all high-tech trains and that kind of stuff, but like that doesn't work in the region we're going to.
All right, so let's get back to the trailer. I'm at 50 seconds, hitting play in 2, 1.
Abundant nature.
Oh, so it flies, swims,
The rich
and bites?
culture.
It is all HMs.
And the Poke Centers are now in the middle. Like, they're not. You don't have to go to a town to go to them.
Okay. At least they're not all new Pokemon that they're bringing some
And
back.
the people.
Well, I mean, that's like any Pokemon thing. And at the end of the day, only 2 new
Where
Pokemon
will you go?
2 new Pokemon and 1 regional bear. That's all that got
I think we're about to
Who will
see
you
them.
meet?
we already saw one of them.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't. I must
What
have missed
will
it.
you achieve?
Rocket Looper. There's another one.
What is that?
I will,
With
once
you
we're done the trailer,
will
I'll
be your
run this through all
Pokemon.
for me.
Journey together.
Then
Learn
Okay.
together.
Okay, hold on, pause.
I'm at 150.
Okay. So one of the big things that this game is introducing is 4-player co-op.
Active co-op.
And not just, we're gonna go Dynamax with 4 people. This is active, like,
You can
We
actually
can go
continue the
forward
story with your
together.
party.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That would actually get me
We
to
have
play the
finally
game more.
progressed- Yeah, we have finally progressed to co-op with Pokemon, which is huge. It's huge. We have finally gotten to the point where we can have that.
Woot, woot.
I think that's not one of the things I'm most excited about because I love
It's
Pokemon by
100% what I'm excited about.
it. Is way up there in things that I am excited about.
Because I will actually 100% this game by just playing with you guys. Because I get stuck a lot, if you don't remember.
Oh yeah, no, I know. No, absolutely. And that's part of the reason I love this is because if anybody gets stuck, like, I mean, I get stuck once in a while, and my poor husband over here, my poor husband, um, I have to look at him and go, how? How do I do this?
Mm-hmm.
Without having to look up a guide, how do I do this? And he'll either talk me through it or he'll take my Switch to show me and end up doing it for me, which is not what I wanted. But at least this way, like I can get the help without needing, him to baby step me through it.
Yeah. All right, ready to continue?
Yes.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, now.
Grow together.
Wonder if you get some sort of XP bonus if you're with your friends.
Maybe. I mean,
Find something
I'd
to
be
treasure.
interested to see. See, this is the feature that I'm kind of interested to learn about.
Here's the gimmick.
Crystallized Pokemon?
No. Well,
I'm pausing it.
No.
I'm at 217.
I'm a little ahead.
What
of you.
was that about? Like, what?
So, it's. Can I explain this and then you re-up me?
I mean, if we want to go over it now, I was gonna wait until the end of.
So
end
no,
of
because
the
he asked the
trailer.
question. So basically, what it is it is crystallized Pokemon, but what it is it's an item that you remember how we Gigantamaxed?
Yes.
Okay, it's similar to that,
Okay.
but instead of getting like really really big, you get like a diamond structure and you get like different added bonuses. So like you'll see in the trailer, a couple of them have hats. Well, actually, all of them have hats. And there's a cool gimmick with them that Will and I were discussing in depth, actually, on the way home today. So we will touch on that after the trailer, because the trailer is almost over. But that's essentially what it is. It's kind of like,
I feel like I'm gonna need a new T-shirt
hey,
soon.
freaking Rob, okay, freaking Rob just said we are the Crystal Mons, and all I'm hearing in my head is Steven Universe. We are the Crystal Gems.
Are the Crystal Mons will always save the day. And if you think we
You're done.
can't,
You're done.
we'll always
Okay, we're
find
gonna
a
hit
way.
play now.
Okay, in 2, 1. I like that aspect of playing with your friends in actual
Yeah.
story.
I do like some of the designs for this crystal feature.
Let the treasure hunt begin.
Begin.
Okay.
Ooh, November
that is-
18th.
Yeah, so it's just before Thanksgiving, which is about normal. You're gonna receive the special Pokemon that knows Fly, Pikachu that knows Fly. You can't receive during normal gameplay. You have to get it special. So
Yeah, it's like the Dynamax, the G-Max Meowth in Sword and Shield.
Surfing Pikachu.
Can you get that if you order a digital copy off of the Nintendo store? Or does it have to be a physical copy?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
a regular Wi-Fi mystery gift that you just get, and you just have to get it before like February 28th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Okay. So hold on, because it's AJ's first time seeing it. We've seen it. Are there any other questions that you have before we dive into our entire discussion in the car?
I don't really have any questions. I'm just excited for it, and I can't wait to experience it with you guys, because I feel like it's probably going to be us three and probably Paul, or maybe Rob.
Ethan.
Rob, Ethan. Rob literally in the chat going, I like Pokemon too. I have a feeling
I feel bad because we did invite him onto this, but it was entirely spontaneous, Rob. Like, we did not intentionally disinclude you.
Nope. No,
I promise, did not intentionally disinclude you.
Rob was with us when the Pokemon Presents that revealed Scarlet and Violet came out, and he was flipping his mind over Sprigatito.
So I'm gonna talk about my feelings on the
Well, do we want to info drop everything else and then leave the mechanic for the end?
So that works. Yeah, we can info drop the rest of it.
So basically, in the Pokemon Presents after this, they had a whole thing that actually just went into actual depth about everything. So first we get what the region is called. It's called the Paldea region. They rehash that it is the first open world Pokemon game. It is truly open world.
It's open world RPG. So the way I compared it in the car, and they specifically said open world RPG.
Yeah.
The comparison that I made is it's a combination of Sword and Shield smashed with Legends of Arceus.
Yeah.
It was the best comparison
Sort of.
I had.
Loosely, but in a way, yeah.
Mm.
So we got 3 new Pokemon forms, or 3 new Pokemon, 2 new Pokemon, 1 new form. So we got Paldean Wooper, which is a poison ground type.
Yes. Instead of water, I was water ground before.
Mm-hmm. Then for the 2 new Pokemon, we have Fido. It's literally called Fido. F-I-D. It is a fairy type. It is a puppy.
I don't care. It's a donut. I'm eating it. It's mine.
Is that the dog? Was that the dog that was sleeping on the counter?
Yes.
Yeah, that was that. That's
the
Fido.
Freaking donut.
And then we have the whale, which is called Titan.
So I was reading up on Fido,
which is just pure ice.
So I was reading up on Fido, and what Fido does is he puffs out to ward off invaders.
Yeah, it's funny.
He literally puffs his chest, puffs his ears and stuff to ward off threats.
So he's a me.
He's a puffer fish in donut form.
Yeah. So we then learn that
You're enjoying this way too much.
I am so
some
excited.
of the other characters that you'll meet throughout the thing. You meet the rival that was shown in the original trailer, the professors. You see one gym leader and stuff like that.
Can I talk about my favorite aspect of this? So there are 3 storylines. I'm gonna call them storylines. There's 3. And I put them in air quotes because it's really you choose the path. My favorite aspect though is, and they said it in the trailer, is you do not have to do the gym leaders in order.
Yeah. And
that it makes my heart so happy because I hated going, where the hell do I go next? But I want to go here. You're telling me I have to go here to continue the story, but I want to go here. So I like the fact that I have that freedom now.
So yeah, and they kind of made it sound specifically like the main story of that treasure hunt thing isn't one of these 3 storylines.
Okay.
Because they only mention the fact of the gym challenge. They were like, you'll experience three different stories, one of which is the familiar gym challenge where you strive to be the champion, and there's many more surprises and secrets waiting in the other 2 storylines. So we're not sure where that is going. Then we learn sort of about the co-op. You go to Pokemon centers, and there's this thing called the Union Circle.
Yes, the Union Circle.
And that's how the other players come into one person's world for exploration and stuff.
We're using the Rainbow Bridge to meet friends.
Yeah, pretty much. And then they teach us about the mechanic. Gen 6 had Mega Evolution. Gen 7 had Z moves. Gen 8 had Dynamax. We now have Terrestrial.
So basically what it is it's kind of like a combination of G-maxing with the Mega Evolution. And so the way Will explained it to me is that, let's say you are using Sprigagito and you use this, I'm gonna call it a freaking diamond ball because we don't know what it's called. You would throw it at your Pokemon and it would, he's gonna go look up the name now, and it would,
called a Terra Orb.
Thank you, Terra Orb. And it would change into a different form. And you get to see Sprigagito. It shows its other form.
It's a hat.
It's a very cool hat.
We're in Team Fortress 2 now, boys.
So, and the Terra is grass. So it elevates one particular typing. So for Sprigatito, it elevates grass.
Yeah.
It does boost all moves. So like, let's say that you get Eevee. Okay. Eevee is a normal type. Well, you get one that's grass. Its Terra is grass. It's still going to boost all of its normal type moves and all of its other moves, but its typing is now grass.
Okay.
So that is, we're still waiting to see how they're going to play the dual typings, because the comparison I made coming home was like Krogunk. Krogunk is poison fighting. And so let's say that Krogunk has the ability to possibly, you could catch it with Terra Fire. Terra Fire. Well, now Krogunk, when you use that, is fire typing, but it still boosts all its poison and fighting types moves. So it's a little confusing until we get like more of the mechanics. Will explains it better than I can, but unless Will can explain it in less than a minute.
I can read. So basically, terrestrializing holds key to victory and defeat in the Paldea region. All Pokemon can do this. First, each Pokemon has a Terra
hold
type.
on. Specifically, all Pokemon in the Paldea region.
This is all Pokemon. So each Pokemon has a Terra type. Pokemon's Terra type is inactive until the Pokemon terrestrializes, at which time the Pokemon's type will change to its Terra type. For example, some Eevee will have normal Terra type, but some other Eevee have a flying Terra type. There are 18 types, meaning countless combinations. Terrestrializing a Pokemon allows you to enhance your battle strategy by increasing the power of any move.
Okay, stop. So you're going a little fast. So basically, like, you can boost, so like Eevee could be a flying type for its Terra, and it boosts, it can enhance all of your battle strategies by boosting moves that have that same type, but it does also boost other moves.
Or by changing your Pokemon's weaknesses.
Yeah, so if
that can come in handy when you're battling somebody.
Exactly. So it absolutely can come in handy. I'm waiting to see more about this mechanic though, because I wasn't a huge fan of Mega Evolution.
I feel like we have maybe 1 to 2 more trailers before the game comes out.
Yeah, we absolutely.
If we are going by the normal Pokemon drop, we have way more.
We should have 2. But they're also running late. We normally get one in July. It's August. So
this overview trailer usually comes out, and so usually they'll reveal the new game during the Pokemon Presents on Pokemon Day.
Yeah.
Then like 2 or 3 months later, we get this trailer, the overview trailer, like we did with Sword and Shield, where they introduced Dynamax. We got 2 to 3 Pokemon on, and then once to twice a month, we get new Pokemon reveals. I feel like they have slowed down because I think Game Freak is very pissed off.
There's been a lot of spoilers. And I'm glad that a couple of the spoilers aren't holding true, but there have been a lot of spoilers. So
all of the leaks that have come from the Riddler coup and the one other one have all been correct. They've just been saying them in vague ways to make them seem like they're wrong. When the leak comes out, it's a little different than what they said, but they're doing that on purpose.
All right, so closing up now, what is one thing with this game are you looking forward to the most? Just after this trailer.
that
The in-depth on how Terrestrialize works.
Okay.
I think I honestly, I'm with Will on this one. I'm looking forward to the new game tech. I love that they bring new stuff, each time. Will and I were talking about it. I'm waiting to see how they do it to determine how happy I'm gonna be about it. But Rob was saying it'll be a missed opportunity if they don't include contest battles. So I kind of agree with him there. I don't see how they're going to, but I mean, I like the contest battles.
I mean,
They're fun.
They were good. Just like
See, I'm in the same boat with Rob here. I'm very much excited for the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah.
Being able to actually continue the story and progress as a group.
The only thing I'm sad about with the multiplayer is I think it's only up to 4 people.
It is.
And I have a lot of friends that play Pokemon, so that means I have to pick and choose, and that makes me sad.
Okay, I'll sit on the bench.
I'll knock the bench over.
I don't do that. I'm sitting on it. But, alright. We're probably going to talk about this a couple more times throughout our shows. And as more stuff develops. Where can people find you?
Figuring out how Terastallize works.
Literally, we've been going back and forth trying to figure this out. Like,
Okay.
I still don't fully understand it, and I read everything he's read, and I have my concerns about it,
but I mean, we're in the same boat when like Z moves and Dynamaxing were originally revealed. No one really knew how the freak they really worked until a couple trailers later, where they usually reveal like a unique aspect to it.
Yeah.
Where Z moves, you had Pokemon exclusive ones, and then Dynamax, you had Gigantamax. So there's gotta be one to this, but who knows?
Susie, what about you? Where can people find you?
Probably playing and beating Legends of Arceus and then beating Diamond, because I haven't done that either.
Oh, Rob said he's in the chat.
Is in the chat.
Find Rob in the chat.
Yeah, Rob, you can find Rob in the chat. He is our chat guru today. I do have a question for the masses though. Because my husband's gonna smack me in about 20 seconds. Because he's fully aware that Eevee is getting special treatment in this game. And
what do you mean he's getting special
hold
treatment in this game?
Hold on, but I need a new Eevee. So when is that coming?
You don't need any more EVs. There's
Eevee
too
has-
many
This game. What are you talking about?
There's too many EVs. And you can find Rob at Retro Warrior with Space Battles, creating content whenever his brain farts stop. And me with Rob Paulson. See if I can click.
Hey, you guys, this is 625 here from Lilo and Stitch. Some people think of me as AJ Coppola. I don't care. Just follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, Twitch at NDTA Jalistar 15, and Xbox and PSN at AJ All-Star 15. I should have said AJ All-Star, but I'm a sandwich maker. What the hell do I know? Do yourself a favor. Go get yourself a hot fudge marshmallow tuna fish and ham sandwich. All right? Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
All right, everybody. This was kind of our impromptu episode to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. How excited are you? Let us know down in the comment sections. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to Nerds Doing Nerd Things. Go check out our audio episodes or some other videos on this YouTube channel. What did she type?
That Rob says that we need a Dragon-type Eevee.
And I said what Retro said.
No.
Yes.
We need no more EVs.
Then give me Ghost type.
Why would that stop you from wanting...
Yeah, brick.
We need to leave now.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
That was dark.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.